Hey everyone, and welcome! So, is your standard plank starting to feel, well, a little too easy? If you've kind of hit a wall and you're ready for more, you are in exactly the right place. Today we're diving into some next-level plank challenges that are going to push your core and stability way beyond the basics. Let's get into it.
So let me just ask you, do you really think you've mastered the plank? I mean, maybe you can hold it for a few minutes with perfect form, and that's awesome. But the real test? That begins when we start messing with your balance and adding in some dynamic movement. Let's find out if that plank is as solid as you think. If you're up for that challenge, you're going to want to stick with me until the end.
You got it. We are officially moving beyond the basic plank. Think of this as the next chapter in your core training. We're about to jump into a series of challenges that'll test your strength, your balance, and your total body control in ways you probably haven't experienced before.
Okay, our first set of challenges is all about one thing: disrupting your stability. The whole idea here is to force your core to work overtime to keep your body rock solid, even when we start taking away your points of contact with the ground.
First up, we've got the plank with arm lift. Now, it sounds pretty simple, right? But trust me, the effect it has on your core is immediate and it is intense. So here's how it works. You just get into a solid plank, and then you raise one arm straight out in front of you, parallel to the floor. The real trick? Making sure absolutely nothing else moves. No twisting your hips, no sagging, nothing. So, why is this so hard? Well, think about it. You're going from 4 points of contact down to 3. That immediately throws your body off balance, and your core has to light up like crazy to stop you from twisting. It's a huge test of what we call anti-rotation strength. Basically, your body's ability to fight off those twisting forces.
All right, building on that same idea, let's look at the plank reach. This one adds a little bit of movement to that stability challenge.
So from your plank, you're going to slowly reach one arm forward like you're trying to touch a wall just out of reach. Then you bring it back with total control and switch to the other arm. The key word here is slow, no rushing.
The real challenge is in that movement. As your arm extends, your center of gravity is shifting all over the place, and your body desperately wants to twist to make it easier. Your core has to work at full power just to keep your torso perfectly still. Even the tiniest wobble shows you exactly where your stability is being tested. Okay, time to switch gears completely. Our next challenge isn't about moving around or messing with your balance. Nope, this one is all about creating as much full body tension as you possibly can. Get ready for the RKC plank. I want you to pay close attention to this number. It's a little hint at just how much more powerful our next plank is. We are literally talking about doubling the intensity of a normal plank.
So the RKC, which stands for Russian Kettlebell Challenge Plank, is all about creating a massive isometric contraction. That just means you're creating tension without actually moving. You're not just hanging out in the position. You are actively squeezing every single muscle in your body. It's so intense, it actually strengthens the connection between your brain and your muscles.
Here's how you do it. Get in your plank and then imagine you're trying to drag your elbows back towards your feet, while at the same time trying to drag your feet up towards your elbows. They're not actually going to move, of course, but the tension you create is just immense. Then you brace your abs like someone's about to punch you in the stomach.
And here is the payoff for all that hard work. That insane full-body contraction makes your abs work almost twice as hard as they would in a regular plank. Seriously, this means you can get way more benefit from just 30 seconds of an RKC plank than from minutes of a standard one. That's the power of tension. All right, for our final section, we are putting everything together. We're going to combine stability, we're going to combine strength, and we're going to add in dynamic movement for a real full-body power challenge. And fair warning, these are going to get your heart rate up.
Let's kick it off with the classic for a reason, the plank up down. This one is just so effective.
You start down in a low plank, resting on your elbows. From there, you push up onto one hand, then the other, until you're in a high plank, or a push-up position. Then you just reverse it, lowering one elbow at a time back down to the start.
The reason this move is so great is that it does everything at once. You're still challenging your abs and your balance for sure, but now you're bringing in your shoulders and your triceps in a big way. And because you're constantly moving, it also doubles as a fantastic cardio burst.
And now for our final, and you could definitely argue our most difficult challenge of them all, the single leg side plank.
So once you're locked in and stable in a good side plank, you're going to slowly lift your top leg up towards the ceiling. You have to fight with everything you've got to keep your hips from dropping or twisting. This one is a pure test of body control. This move is just an absolute beast. It torches your obliques, those muscles along the side of your waist, but it also lights up your glutes and the muscles in your back. But really, at the end of the day, this isn't just about being strong. It demands an absolutely elite level of stability and control over your entire body.
And there you have it, 5 awesome ways to take your plank to the next level. We've challenged your stability, we've maxed out tension, and we've added in some serious dynamic movement. So now, the big question is, what are you going to do next? Here they are, all in one place. You've got the arm lift and the reach for that rock-solid stability. You've got the RKC plank for just raw intensity, the up-down for power and a cardio kick, and of course, the single-leg side plank for the ultimate test of control.
So my final question for you is this. Now that you know what the next level looks like, which one of these challenges are you going to add to your workout first? Drop a comment below and let us know. And hey, if you were up for the challenge and you enjoyed this explainer, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. Your journey to a stronger core starts right now. Go get it.